I'm so excited thinking about the year 2015 when I can finally get done paying taxes on this house. And I mean an extra tax. 15 years ago, I got sewage on my house, and before that, I had the septic tank. And the whole neighborhood ended up signing up on this because they had to. Everybody had to agree, and if somebody didn't, then it wasn't going to happen. I had dug up my septic tank, the laterals, and I redid them, and it lasted me 5 years. But here it was that year dying, and then all of a sudden I get a piece of paper in the mail saying that wanting to know if we were interested in getting sewage put on the house. Now, they did trick us because they said they gave us the impression that we could pay this off anytime we wanted. Like if we wanted to get a loan, and we could pay it off. It was $15,000. That's what everybody had to pay, but instead, no, they made it where it's a part of your taxes. So see, my taxes was $100 a year, and it went up 620. But now the taxes itself is went up on the house a little bit more than double. So I think it's like 230 or something like that is what my taxes will be once this 620, because it always stays the same. It's locked in. Once that's paid off, that's done. But I paid $1,000 last year. It was $1,004, and it's cut in half. So I paid the first half and the second half. I just can't wait for it to be over with, and it's so close now. This is the first video I have talked about it. I just kind of dream about it because I hope I live long enough for it to be paid off. And unfortunately, some people have lost their house. They just couldn't do it. So they end up selling it and taking a loss on their house. And some people lost their house just because they couldn't pay the taxes, and the city ended up, taking over their place. I have been able to handle it, but I wish it had been done where I could get a loan and pay it off that way, because it would have been cheaper. But I guess that's probably the reason why they're doing it. Now here's the problem though. There was no actual contract, and right now as we speak, it's already been 15 years. It should have already been paid, in my opinion. See, I forgot, when did we start paying on this? I thought we started paying the next year. And I went around asking everybody else, and nobody else remembers, because so many years passed by and we didn't get a contract. Nobody knows what day, or we know when it happened. We just don't know when we started paying our taxes. And conveniently, when you go to the courthouse, it doesn't go back that far. It doesn't. We're missing about 5 years. Can't go back any farther, because I tried. I went through everything, my paperwork. There was nothing indicating when I started paying it. So, oh well, I mean, the city could have actually lied, changed the papers, and none of us would know any difference. In fact, some of them wanted me to find out when did we start paying the taxes, and I had to go tell them I don't know. I looked and looked in it, and I couldn't figure out when. So I'm just glad when it's over with, and then my taxes will drop back down. Of course, every year it does go up a little bit, but still, that's a lot different than paying this big chunk, you know what I mean? So I just can't wait. I want it to be over with. And the sewage has been working great on the house. Septic tanks suck. You have to do a lot of maintenance in it. I studied it so I could figure out exactly how they work and how to make it last the longest it can be. When I did do it, it should have lasted longer than 5 years, but I dug the laterals out too far, and the tar paper over the top wasn't overhanging too far like it should have been. And we had a bad, kind of not a flood, but a really bad rain, and it went down inside, and it just clogged it up. It was done. So it was a perfect timing when they showed up offering to put in sewage. So I said, yeah, hell yeah. This house was built in 1888. So that was a major upgrade on this house. All right, that's it on this. You guys have a good one. Thank you for watching, and God bless.